few items. It starts with our children, no doubt. And I didn't know these questions would be asked, and I didn't know he'd be here tonight, but I'll point back to State Representative Townsend again. He and I did a bill this year, in June, that expanded the flexibility of school breakfast for children. You have to have different options for them because some are coming off a bus or heading right into the classroom, they need to grab and go. Others have the time or the inclination to sit in the cafeteria with their classmates. You have to have flexibility to make sure our children are well fed and prepared to be educated. And making sure that eating habits are reflected in our school lunch menus, school breakfast menus, are very, very important. Expanding programs at the Food Bank of Delaware, which is in the Senate District here with us, which is a national leader in all kinds of innovative programming, is critically important. Also, I said we've got to do a much better job of tackling food deserts. Food deserts are the inavailability or inaccessibility of healthy, nutritious foods, often in communities that are impoverished. It's very difficult to walk and find access to healthy foods and to know how to prepare them effectively. This has been talked about. There are targeted programs that I've worked with in the Food Bank of Delaware, but we need to do much, much more in that way. Any issue you can point to has a federal-state overlap. We've done work at the state level here. The federal level often has an overlap more in funding as opposed to legislation. One thing I'll say as well, though, and echoing Lisa, feel free to go to all of our websites. Any statement you hear about the only person with a plan is probably inaccurate. We all have websites with a lot of these issues that are addressed. You can see our positions very, very clearly, as well as over time, seeing us be very accessible and transparent on Facebook. If you don't want to go into legislative record, you can at least see how we comment on this and try to be leaders in the community voicing these concerns. But with regard to trying to stop diabetes, and by the way, there's a host of different medical care issues we can get into as well, I think the root of the problem is the habits that we've developed, and the best way to address that is making sure that healthy eating habits and the availability of nutritious foods are available to our children.